I kind of want to talk to you today about specifically a problem that a lot of people come to me and asking just about it, which is how do I become consistent? How do I get consistent? How do I start doing this habit more? How do I get consistent at doing this habit or this activity or this task? It's always something related with just some kind of habit. How do I get consistent? How do I start doing this more? So I kind of want to just make this morning chat just to kind of talk about it. So just kind of as a background on me and why people will come to me and basically tell me this. I was basically I was very inconsistent most of my life, from school to gym to literally sleeping times to literally just brushing my teeth. In almost any habit, I was basically very inconsistent. I never really was the consistent guy. Wasn't really disciplined. I didn't have nothing. And so growing up, I didn't even used to brush my teeth. I'd basically go months at a time, not even brushing my teeth. It's weird. You wouldn't even think about it. You'd be like, okay, I just brush my teeth. But it's weirdly enough, I didn't even have that habit built, which means I didn't have a single thing I did, that was a habit besides just, things that are quite easy to do. So wearing clothes, that's not really a habit. You can't not get consistent at it. But for whatever reason, it was always just a problem with building habits for me. And so even though I basically managed to overcome this, that's why people would just basically come up to me. They're like, okay, how the fuck did you overcome this? You literally didn't even used to brush your teeth. And so how the fuck did you overcome this? Well, I'll tell you some tips on consistency, just because it was definitely something that I have a lot of experience in. So I realized that basically whenever you want to get consistent at anything, you need intense focus to get the vehicle moving. So you need to focus on the thing that you want to get consistent at very intensely. So let's just say that you want to get consistent in the gym, okay? I'm talking you reach a level where you literally hang a picture of your favorite bodybuilder or favorite influencer. Look at me. You can see clearly I have a picture of me and my mentor. I also have a whole bunch of pictures all around my room. And there's a reason to this, is because I'm literally the type of guy that's obsessive as fuck, and I want to be consistent on my shit. I literally on my desk, right on top of my desk, I have something attached to the wall. It literally says a quote, which is 90% of the success is showing up. I'm basically motivating myself to just sit here and do the work by just these quotes. And it's bro, what did this cost me? $30 to literally make 15 wooden, they're basically placed on wood, and literally 15 wooden paintings. It's you don't even have to go this far, literally one. And I mean, it was just so easy to hang them and do everything. I made a morning chat on this, Wall of Mentors. You can check that morning chat out if you're interested on how exactly you would do this. But you need to be obsessive. You need to have intense focus on it. I remember I wasn't being consistent at meditation. I'd meditate once, in 7 days I wouldn't meditate and stuff like that. And I then just basically realized, okay, this needs to be the priority. I need to make this the number one thing in my life, and I need to focus on this intensely. And so if you remember, in that period, I literally stopped making morning chats. I stopped making Fall Guys. I stopped making anything. I just literally would focus on meditate 10 minutes a day. Nice. Day done. That was my fucking life. And I ended up being extremely consistent at meditation. And in the process, I fixed my mental health. And so really, you need to be having some intense focus. Not, of course, to my level where I literally cut off my own business. Of course, be fucking aware of this. I regret doing that because I could have just recorded a morning chat and yet I was stupid. But really just be first logical with it. But of course, you need to also prioritize it. And of course, literally, I touched on this briefly, but you need to be minimalistic. You need to literally remove as much things, unnecessary things as possible. You'll tell me I don't have time for it or whatever. Remove every single excuse you can think of. What excuse are you thinking of? Okay, I don't have time for it. Okay, make time for it. So you waste 1 hour playing video games. Why don't we cut that out? Okay, sweet. Now we don't have 1 hour video games. We have 1 hour to do whatever the fuck we want. Okay, sweet. We'll just add in 1 hour of exercise or 1 hour of meditation. No, of course you don't have to go like 1 hour, but it's like you get the point. You've freed up a whole bunch of time to do something else. And I think also having some kind of visual reminder, of course, like not just for the aesthetic physique, but really to anything. Like if you're struggling to build the habit of meditation, paint literally is like get like a place to print you something that says meditate bitch. Literally just a quote, meditate bitch, and place it on your wall. And now whenever you're walking into your room, you'll look at your wall and you'll be like, meditate bitch. Oh, okay, right, I didn't meditate today. Let me just meditate. Like it basically pushes you to do the thing. And of course, like also some things that help are habit trackers. You can download habit trackers. You can also like make habit trackers on Notion. You can find like free Notion templates and copy them. And I mean, I'll definitely make a full guide on this, like extensively on habits. But just to have the key things in, like habit trackers are certainly awesome. You need to be having, you can have apps. Issue with apps is they'll tell you need a subscription, whatever. You can only like have limited offer things. But the positive is that it's not like it's very dopaminergic. It'll like push you to want to do the habits more, which is pretty awesome. But of course, like sometimes that isn't really good. And so, of course, you can go for the like not so dopaminergic option, which is just making like either a physical habit tracker, so on a paper, and you just basically stick it up on your wall. That's like ultimate level. But issue is, you've got to make that paper every month and whatever. It's very difficult shit. It's not really very difficult, honestly. Like I'm just scoping around. I probably need to be doing this myself. I have a digital one, but that's probably like a very good like thing to put your time on. And also, you can also have a physical and a digital one. So you can have a like digital one on your phone. You can also have a physical one just put on your wall. And I think with habits in general, you need to simply just be minimalistic. Not really having like 1,000 habits. I used to literally have a habit tracker of 30 habits. I reduced it to 5, and I do the 5 daily. It's like, you don't have to just like have a whole bunch of fucking habit tracker. Just be minimalistic. Don't have 1,000 habits. Do ones that are genuinely important to you, that will give you the most progress in your season, which is your arc, your like current focus and priority, and that's what will give you the most benefit. But in any case, that's kind of what I want to go through. Definitely a quick one today, but honestly, I think I just needed to make this just because people come asking me, okay, like how do I get consistent at this? How do I get consistent at that? And it's really, getting consistent at anything. Consistency just means doing things over and over, which means it's really a habit. How do you get consistent at habits? That's exactly how you do. So definitely like some interesting stuff. I'll make a full guide on this. Definitely needs a full guide. And probably not just like on habits, but actual like genuine good habits that I found help a lot. Definitely, I'll leave more to that full guide. But in any case, that's kind of what I want to go through.